Hi everyone, Stacey here. Just thought I'd film a very quick video on another pattern that I've had requested an awful lot to do. I'm going to show you in this area here, at the bottom of the toadstool. You can see all I've done so far is divide it up into equal squares using my special ruler. It doesn't matter what size your squares are and what way round they go, but they do have to be square. If they're slightly off square or rectangular, it's not going to work. Right, now what I'm going to start off by doing is just in the top corner of each of these squares, I'm going to just draw a little circle, and that's going to be like the centre of your flower. So I'm going to carry on doing that for this row here. Then the next row along, I'm going to do it in the bottom corner, so you do it in the opposite. And obviously if you've got something else obscuring it here, you can't put one in, so you just leave that out. Go along to your next row over, and again you're going to do it this time in the top corner. And then the same for the bottom corner of your next row along. Okay, once you've done that, the best thing to do to practice this is start off in an area where you haven't got something like this obscuring, because obviously that makes it more difficult. But what you can do if you have is just start with the bigger squares, the ones that are more exposed, I guess, that haven't got something covering them. And all you're going to do then is, starting from one edge, just draw petals that will make up essentially a quarter of a flower shape, and it doesn't really matter how many you do, as long as they fill the space. You can do some the other way as well, just get all of those in. And obviously where you've got something else blocking part of your shape, you've just got to try and imagine where the petals would go. And then once you've finished doing all of that, if you take a slightly thicker pen, and all of the gaps, this takes quite a long time, anything that's white that isn't a petal, you need to just fill in with black, and what that'll do is really make the flowers pop out at you and be really obvious what they are. And then it'll also hide the grid that you drew to make them square as well, so it'll look like you've just done them freehand. You can really start to see that coming together now. Any errors you've made with the shaping of your petals as well, you can sort of sort out when you're doing the filling in as well. You might find after you've done this and you think you've finished, come back to it a little while later and check, because I always find I've missed a square, and you can't often see it straight away, but go back and check and you might see where you've missed it later. And there we have it. Really nice, simple, effective pattern that looks a lot more complicated to do than it actually is. Hope you enjoyed.